Hi, I'm Nala. Hi guys. I missed you guys. How are you? Um, I remember as a little girl, I remember feeling so old. Like growing up, I felt so different. I felt so I felt so passionate. I had like this passion, like this energy. And it's weird because I couldn't talk about it with nobody. It's like nobody understood. Nobody was on the same mentality or the same like thinking I was in. I'm 7, 8, 5, 6 years old. Like I'm, I'm I'm dreaming about stuff that has that happened a couple days later. I'm I'm just having feelings and like I'm having feelings about people that I should love or like danger or like people loving this one person and fantasizing and being obsessed with this one particular person, and I could always see right through them and see their pure intentions. And growing up, like it scared me because I growing up and you're being so young, but I felt so old, and it's just like I always knew there was something different about me. I just couldn't figure out what in particular it was. Growing up as a little girl, I was always close with God, and I tried to be. I wasn't as close with God as I am now, but it's just like I already had some type of relationship with Him. But I always felt like I used to be so obsessed with superpowers too, like as a younger girl, because I truly believed in them. Like I couldn't every single time I would tell people, "Yo, I had a dream about this," or "Yo, this is going to happen," and they always ignored me. And then a couple days later it happens, and then they just it's like they get intimidated, or they say you're a witch, or you're crazy, or um they just blamed me for the consequence or the situation. They blame me as to why I'm the reason it happened. Like, or they try to switch it and be like, because the power of your tongue or whatever's going on in your head, like, since you said that was gonna happen, that's the reason why it happened. Like, but in reality, I was just trying to warn them because deep down, I always knew. Um, I always knew what was gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story time. Um, Years ago, I'm almost 19. My birthday's in 2 weeks. Anyways, um, years ago, I was around 6 or 7 years old, and I was 6 or 7. This is when I used to live in Seattle, Washington. I was 6 or 7. We just came back home. Everybody's tired. Me and my little sister, we shared a room. And, we're preparing, we're getting ready to, you know, go to sleep. It's late. Um, this particular night, I couldn't go to sleep. Like, and it's crazy because I felt so, so, so tired. I remember feeling so drowsy and so tired from coming back home. And then once we're home and once I walked in my room, it was like I felt an energy change. And as a young girl, like, you're like, oh my goodness, like, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I feeling this way? Like, you're just questioning everything in your head. Um, I've always had these thoughts, and I was always aware. I just couldn't speak about it because even if I did, people would ignore me. People didn't really care. Um, I just wasn't always around the right type of people. So when I remember I felt this energy, and it was like, and it's crazy because I was so tired. I remember feeling so tired, and then as soon as I stepped foot in my room and I tried to go to sleep and lay down on my bed, my sister's knocked out. I felt alarmed. Like I started, like my spirit felt threatened, and it's so weird because I'm just like, why am I feeling this way when I'm about to go to sleep? We finna get some naps in. It's nap time. It's you know, and I felt so like my spirit was like, you're not going nowhere. Like you're not sleeping. Like and little old me is like, ugh, like what's going on? I just felt so confused. So sorry. Um, um, I remember. I think it was like a couple hours or something passed by, and I remember I finally got to have a little. It was like a little nap. Like it was only a couple minutes, but like I remember when I finally closed my eyes and dozed off for a little bit. It was like I was asleep, but I still felt aware. I was still awake, and this is probably why I'm still so tired. Like today, because it's just like when I'm asleep, I'm not really asleep. Like I could feel my spirit. Like I feel something protecting me. Um, like somebody's on duty. Like it's so weird. So when I finally doze off and go to sleep, 6, 7 year old me, I have this dream. In this dream, I have this nightmare. And this nightmare scared the living crap out of me. All I remember is I just kept on hearing voices, and it was like these shadows, and like it was basically for me, what's the word? We could just say demons. Like they were trying to get to me and get at me and get at me. And it was like I was in sleep paralysis during this time. Um I hear all these voices, and then I remember little me, I'm opening my eyes, and I'm feeling this heavy pain on my chest. I can't move. I'm awake, but I can't move. You're paralyzed, and you just can't really do anything about it. So I remember, like in my head, I'm just praying, I'm praying, I'm praying. And then I don't know what happened after that because like I remember I just felt a little bit tired again. So I closed my eyes, and then for whatever time being, I woke up. I remember waking back up. And when I woke back up, my spirit felt alarmed. Like my spirit, like this energy was really hitting me. Again, I'm young. I'm trying to figure out like why am I feeling this way. So, um, I'm over here. Lord have mercy. I remember it like it was yesterday, you guys. I'm waking up, and in my room, in my old bedroom, I have two windows. I have a window in front of my bed right here, and then I have a side window. These windows, the blinds are always shut. Um, always closed, always shut and closed. I remember I woke back up, and the front window is like this big window. And me and my sister had bunk beds, so she was at the bottom, I was at the top. And this big window was open. It was open. The blinds were open, and they're never open. When I went, or whenever I dozed off, whenever I came back from my room, they're always closed. I'm getting shaky because I remember, I feel it, everything like it's triggering me again. So when they're open, my spirit, like everything, my eye, my face, like the realization is hitting to me. Like I'm so confused. I'm like, oh Lord, like something's happening, something's happening. And then this other window, so the big window is open. This window is closed. But it's like as soon as I look at this window, I hear voices from the nightmare I had in real life. And it was like these group of people, they were outside of my house. These people or whatever, outside of my house. They're talking, they're laughing, they're talking. And it's just like, it's so scary. Like, I could low key feel my spirit and like whatever demonic spirits they had over there. Like, I could feel, like, in the spiritual realm, I could feel my flesh trying to fight. Like, it was so weird. So, 6-year-old me, little old me, I'm over here and I look at my side window and I'm just quiet because I'm trying to observe. I'm in solitude. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Um, and then I think I dozed off again or something, but I was just in shock. I remember getting up and I see this. I look over here at the side window again. The blinds and stuff, everything still open, never open. I see this mask, and it's the blind. This mask is like in the reflection by the in my blinds on the side window, and this mask had the most scariest looking face. Like, bro, like it is crazy because little on me, I was scared, but like I wasn't. It was like there was something in me that was like, I wasn't intimidated. I wasn't worried. Like I felt so courageous. Like it was, and it's crazy because I'm not like that in real life. I'm a wuss. So I felt like strong. I felt it didn't intimidate me. It didn't really scare me. I was scared, but like my spirit, like my spirit was like, yeah, bring it on. So I see this scary mask, and this mask this day, it haunts me in my dreams, bro. Like it haunts me. And I just hear this group, I think, I don't know if they were teen, I just hear these people in the back just taunting. Like they were just, the voices kept on getting, the closer I got to the window, the voices kept on getting louder and louder and louder. And then I think I froze or something because I just felt my spirit trying to do all the work, and I'm just praying and in my head, and it's just a lot of whole bunch of internal work. So I don't know if I dozed off or I was freaking out. Y'all, couple minutes later, I see this person. The big window, the blinds are open. I see this person. I'm in my bed right now. I'm freaking out, but I'm just praying because I'm just like, yo, what is going on? This person, big old gasoline tank, big old gasoline tank in camouflage. I couldn't see their face, but it was like their face, like their their eye, like I could only see their eyes, but their eyes were so envious, and like it was so dark. Like I could see their body. I could see they had this gasoline. I could smell gas. Like I'm smelling gas. And I smell it. He's just pouring it all over my backyard. And I'm looking out the window. I'm seeing all this. And I remember, like, to this day, you guys. I'm sorry. This person, I couldn't see their face. Y'all, spraying gasoline. Imagine 6-year-old you, younger you, seeing somebody spraying gasoline around your whole house, your whole backyard. And I remember this person, you can't see them looking at you, but you could feel them because I couldn't see their face. they were so, everything just blank, and I could feel them trying to make eye contact with me. And I remember younger me, like, I was looking at him, and it was just like I felt energy, like his energy was trying to attack me. Like, I just felt jealousy, I felt envy, I felt just harm. So this right here, I just heard a voice like in my head. Something told me like, get up. I got up. I ran to my parents. We called 911. You guys, the police came. I remember like, bro, bro, that eye contact, like, bro, the police. Thank the Lord, like the police came, bro. And I remember like they're asking me all these questions, like they were nowhere to be found. Apparently there was like a group that's been trying, like they were saying that there's probably like some dumb teenagers, probably drinking, trying to set people's houses on fire, because that was popular during the time. But no, I to this day, like, I don't know if they found them. They didn't find them when sorry, there's construction. I got a mic on, so I really hope y'all don't hear that. But bro, whew, that right there was the day I realized I was a threat. I was a threat. A good threat. Stuff like this doesn't happen to you unless you are a threat to something that he wants to damage. You are the protection, you are the savior, the prophet, or whatever you want to call it, yo. Like, I can't believe this person was, bro, this person was trying to, like, imagine if I'm sorry, I'm reminiscing, I'm in my head right now, but imagine if I didn't wake up from that dream. Imagine if little old me, um, imagine if little old me, like, imagine if I would have just been like the average 7-year old, or like, imagine if I would have ignored what that nightmare, if I would have just went to sleep, or, and it's like I couldn't, even if I wanted to go to sleep, I couldn't. And it's weird because I was feeling so tired, and then like it was like my body, something happened, and the energy changed to where my body and my spirit was like, no, you're not, you ain't going nowhere. Like, that is so scary. Like, that is so scary. If I didn't wake up from that dream, if I was too scared to, you know, I wouldn't have been here. Y'all, the gas smell, everything. I felt, bro, if I didn't wake up from that dream, I wouldn't have been here, bro. And that right there, like, I always knew something, but that day it was like, I hate the word closure because there's no such thing as closure, but it like gave me the identification, like it gave me that, like, to let me know. That was like the confirmation to let me know, like, yo, you got something, kid. Like, I'm gonna have to make another video on this, but that happened to me when I was 6 or 7. I'm 18, turning 19 on the 21st of July, but like, And this is the first time I'm actually like opening up and talking about it. Like, it's so crazy how we go through all of these things. We experience them, and there's so many stories. People have so many stories and things happening, and they're too scared to, speak it, to tell it, because they don't want to be labeled as crazy or like, but low key, if you would have just spread it out and become the messenger and let people know, like, yo, because imagine how many other people have been through the same situation. And that's another reason why I'm telling you guys, because I'm at the point of my life now, like, I'm real, I'm appreciating, and I'm just like, I'm cherishing, but I'm realizing why all of this stuff happened in my life. Like, everything is just adding up, and like seeing the blessings and the beautiful person that I am today. Like, I know it doesn't make sense. I know you're angry. I know you're confused. Like, I remember, like, younger on me, I used to pray to have my spiritual gifts taken away from me, and my gift of discernment, because again, I was so young. I just didn't know what it was. I thought I was crazy because that's what the outside world was telling me. Like, it's crazy. Like, I've seen this thing that a couple of days ago, and it was like, uh, they're like, you know how people say, like, yo, like, you're going to hell or this and that. And it's just like, I saw this thing that said, um, heaven, I mean, heaven is earth, and the people are the hell. Like, damn. Like, wow. Um, yeah, that's crazy. Um, I don't want I want this to reach out to somebody who um is probably at that age, who is also young or not even young, like, any spiritual gifts. Like, I know there's a lot of people out there, like, who will struggle or who are just questioning why they're feeling this particular way and why they're having so many dreams. And please don't ignore it, because you are given that for a reason. You're feeling this way for a reason. And if I ignored what I felt and what I saw, what I was streaming, I wouldn't have been here. And yeah, you just gotta continue to have faith and be obedient, because if you collide with those two things, it will get stronger, and it will be easier for you to stay protected and to help others and those that you love. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Let me know if what you all want to hear next from me. I just been going through so much spiritual warfare, you guys, and I'm just so thankful. I'm at the point in my life to where I'm thankful of where I've been at. Like, all the stuff didn't make sense to me as a child, and now I'm just like, wow. Like, it's crazy what God can do. So I love you guys. Stay blessed, stay happy, and yeah, stay snazzy. Stay Hakuna Matata, Nala Pina Coladas, Nala Tarzana. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye-bye. I wanna all night.